up, baby? How's it going?
You guys have met before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the Santa suit though. I was like,
Hello.
That's right.
I should have a.
Hey.
You should have a little. You should have,
Hey, what's up?
dude, you could be collecting.
What's up? Are we live? Are we?
We are live.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I'm just working on my sound here. There, I think. Can you hear
All right,
me?
Brandon, get your stuff together. I can hear you really well.
Okay, great. How are you?
I'm very well. Merry Christmas, Brandon.
Merry Christmas. Hold on, I gotta take this mask off. This mustache is really pissing me off. I just can't handle this mustache now. So give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lordy. What is that?
So,
What the hell is that caterpillar on your face, man?
it's the real deal. I worked hard for this thing.
I was gonna grow one. I should have. I chickened out.
All right.
I don't think I could do that anyways.
So Merry Christmas to everyone who is joining us tonight for Jingle Balls. We went balls out for this meal.
It is. And I just want everybody to know that I personally handled and touched everybody's balls that they're eating tonight. It was a lot of work.
I did not, but I smelled all the balls.
Right.
So.
Well, you saw me handling the balls. And it was people. So I'm sitting out on the street here on Washington, and everybody's wondering why I'm sitting here talking to a laptop in my red jacket. Because I can. That's why.
You got it. I'll go out and take a photo in a second, so I can
you
show
should.
people.
It's pretty funny.
And there's someone behind you. Who's that behind you?
Here, let me show you here for a second. One second.
Oh my goodness!
Look, who's that?
It's Larry Schaefer in his natural habitat.
What the hell? It's Larry Schaefer live in person.
Fantastic. Well, let's get him in here. Do you want to tee him up with a little tasty intro?
Well, how do you introduce this man who will not just self-introduce himself here in a few minutes?
Larry Legend.
Larry the Legend Schaefer, I don't even know how many different wines he makes, but I definitely love everything he does. He's a great character and a great teacher of wine. We've carried his wines here before. We did the donut dinner. We've done done at least 4 or 5 wine dinners with him. Yeah. And so this all had been spoken about for a long time, the all balls dinner. And of course, what better thing than Ballapalooza than to have Jingle Balls. So
yeah.
We've
actually got sweaty balls.
And finally, we made sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Which I hope you have left for last.
With no further ado, please welcome Larry Schaefer to the stream. What's up, Larry?
Well, this evening I'm being referred to as Laurent Schaefer, please.
Oh, Laurent, yes.
Oh, I think
we.
You're Laurent, and I'm Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just mustache.
You're just mustache boy.
Nicely done.
Cheers, fellas. Excellent winemaking, excellent chefmanship or ballmanship.
Okay.
Cheers to everyone who picked this up.
Wait for this truck to go by. Okay. Hey, guys, I have a joke for you. Okay. So how are you? So there's 2 cannibals, okay? There's 2 cannibals, and they're walking down the beach, and they find a guy dead on the beach, and they're like, "Oh man, let's eat this guy. Yeah, let's eat him." And so they're like, so he says, "Well, how are we going to divide this guy up? Do we cut him in half? What do we do?" And the guy says, "Well, look, why don't you start at the head? I'll start at the feet. We'll meet in the middle." So they start eating. About 20 minutes in, one of the guys says, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he says, "Oh man, I'm having a ball." "Hey, you're going too fast."
And that's
Get it?
our show.
Hit the ball. Switch too fast.
That's our show for
Yeah,
tonight.
that's it,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen.
I think we should
Hey.
retire.
Hey,
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Why does deer ball meat cost so little? Why does deer ball meat cost so little?
Why?
It's under $1.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Have you been
These jokes
practicing?
are free.
I'm curious.
I guess I'll stick to cooking. And you can tell from the comment feed that people are really laughing a lot. So
We're really loving it.
yes.
Everyone, yes, please send us your comments. There we go. Hold on one second. Get this banner going. Get a little title. Look at those. Look at that special effect.
It almost looks official. My gosh.
I know. Almost very close. So, Larry, what's up? How you been? Everything good up in Los Olivos?
Well, you know what? I'm doing great. Thank you guys very much for putting this on. It was actually in the works for quite some time, and I'm really glad that we were able to make this happen. So I was down here in April, maybe late March. It was March or April doing a winemaker dinner. That was a virtual winemaker dinner at that time as well. So kind of full circle. 9 months later, you guys are not only still standing, but you guys seem to be doing great. And I'll tell you what, one of my favorite things was being out front when everyone was picking up their food and just the smiling faces of people that are taking part tonight. It's really comforting to see this business thrive in challenging times and see people so excited about an event like this.
We're gonna keep trying. We're not
going anywhere.
We're gonna kick balls and keep going.
That's right. So, okay,
Well,
so
you have to juggle
comment.
balls.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, there's a lot of balls in the air. Yeah. Marianne Bracci says these jokes are older than I am, and she's not that old.
So. I don't think that's
Wow.
really possible. But
No. Well, I don't think she's not that old. So I mean, that means that they're young jokes. That's not a bad thing.
yeah.
Okay, so I have a little fun fact here for you,
Okay.
and this is something I stumbled on. Where is it? So it's scrolling below. Today, December 12th, is the actual 22nd anniversary of the Sweaty Balls SNL sketch.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like it aired
It's
December
kismet.
12th, 1998, and I have a little extra surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
A few years ago.
Wait, is Alec Baldwin here?
No, but you are actually 1 degree from Pete Schwetty through me, because years ago I did a little film with the crazy talented actress writer who wrote the sketch and was in the sketch. Here's a little. That's me. I think I was 12 there. So I did this movie in Canada, kids movie with Anna Gasteyer, and it changed my life forever. No, it didn't. But she was fantastic, and you all are now one degree away from the actual Sweaty Ball. So there you go. I know you feel really special now. What's that?
There you go. No, that picture of you is hilarious. That's cool.
I know. I think I'm 12 there.
So it's no longer 6 degrees of separation. It's 6 balls of separation. I'm just trying to figure out the.
Yes.
You're 1 ball away. Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to do the menu stuff, or you want me to challenge you guys on a little ball trivia?
No, ball trivia, and then we'll get to the menu and wine. These guys are still plating up the food.
Okay.
Bring on the ball.
Okay.
Elaine, someone says, Claude, your jokes cracked me up. So there you go.
That's
It's
his
probably
girlfriend.
it's my girlfriend.
She's throwing him a
That's
ball.
That's right. Okay, so here we go. You ready?
Okay.
This is a little game. This is a little game called trivia game called How Well Do You Know Your Balls?
Pretty well.
Right. And whoever wins, whoever gets the most, whoever answers the question first gets the point, and whoever has the most points gets a dinner for one at Bacchus Kitchen, which is a big deal. Okay. You ready? All right, bring it on. And we're gonna go fast. Okay. 1958, Jerry Lee Lewis hit. Was the 1958 song by Jerry Lee Lewis?
Sweet Balls of Fire.
Close.
No, something like that.
Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls.
Great Balls of Fire.
All right.
All right, here we go. Next one. The wife of Desi Arnaz.
Thanks, God. Lucille Ball.
I'm going to give that to Larry. Yeah, this is a very popular ball at Thanksgiving. Very popular ball at
Butterball.
Yes, correct.
Butter.
Larry's still trying to listen to the question, but that's okay.
Larry, can you hear okay? Can you hear this? Can you hear my questions okay?
Now he's frozen. Okay.
You're good? Okay, this form of ball serves as a repellent to an insect. A specific insect that this ball repels.
Mothball.
Yes. Okay, where does the phrase balls to the wall stem from?
Balls to the wall?
What is the true meaning of balls to the wall?
It sounds like a racing thing, like you're accelerating as fast as you can.
All right, well, I'm going to take this point. It's actually an aviation term when in the cockpit, the throttle had balls on top of it, and the wall was the dashboard. So balls to the wall. That's my half-assed internet.
Yeah, you can't give him that point
on that. Yeah. Okay. Not only is Alec Baldwin associated with sweaty balls, in Glengarry Glen Ross, what did his character say is required to sell real estate? Very common term.
Big balls.
Close. It does start with a B.
I have no idea.
Brass big ball.
Brass balls. I'm gonna take that one. Something a cat would choke on.
Something you what?
Something a cat would choke on. Yes.
So apparently, Larry knows more about balls than I do.
Right.
He's got a lot of balls.
Here's a Brad Pitt movie where he played Oakland A's Billy Bean.
Moneyball.
Moneyball. Yes. Correct.
Moneyball.
Correct. Halle Berry. She won an Oscar for her performance in this film. For an Oscar.
Monster Ball.
Yes. Best James Bond movie. Best title of James Bond movie. Wow.
Well, I can't hear a thing because of the cars.
Apparently, I'm in the middle of a racetrack, and no, there's all like these supercars driving by. So, okay.
All right. Best title of a James Bond movie involving the word ball.
Rollerball.
Close. It sounds like what you're hearing right now.
What the hell's going on here? Jesus Christ. Welcome to NASCAR here in
We're
Pasadena.
having some technical difficulties here.
All right. All right, we better.
Cannonball Express. That's what it is. We have another ball.
They're literally
like race car after race car after race car. They're all these like crazy hopped up
sedans, the Ferrari.
Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run, not Cannonball Press. Oh, bummer. What I love is that they're all turning the corner onto this road and then accelerating next year. Well, that Mazda GLC wasn't going very fast, but it looked impressive.
Okay. Wow.
So,
Oh,
perhaps the outside camera was not.
It's also National Testosterone Day with young guys who have to overcome and overcompensate for certain things. So
They've got a lot of balls.
these guys have a lot of balls. Yeah. Brandon, how you arranged all those race cars to drive by is really amazing.
I know, pretty good, right?
All right, let's talk about food and wine.
Wait, I've one final.
The race car track thing is over.
I have one final ball trivia question. Best performance by a ball in a motion picture.
I have no idea.
Oh, it had to be the volleyball in. Can't think of the movie.
Yeah. Wilson, Castaway.
Wilson.
You're correct.
Volleyball. Yeah.
And that puts Larry over the top. Larry, you win dinner for one at Bacchus Kitchen, which will be served for you pretty soon, actually.
I think right now. I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think I'm starting. I really
like a
do.
little lamb.
And Claude, you don't mind if I lick one of your balls, do you? I'm just making sure.
Oh no! I actually hope.
Okay.
I actually hope that everybody that picked up their dinner before actually eating them licked them to get just an essence of what my balls taste like.
Very good.
All right.
So as we talk through the wine and the menu,
yes,
please, if you guys have questions or comments, please submit them. You can comment on YouTube.
I wish I could turn the
or
thing
email
around.
Yeah, we got some. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. All right. Go ahead.
Claude doesn't have the food. He doesn't have his food next to him. But he probably knows the menu pretty well.
He knows the menu.
All right, let's talk about the first course. I think hopefully everybody has started eating and warmed everything up. The shrimp balls. Most people didn't even know that shrimp had balls, but they do. These are probably bigger than you would think that they have. But it's basically just pureed. This is weird sitting out here. It's pureed shrimp with chunks of shrimp, some green curry, garlic. And Larry, tell me, you got to try it. So.
We have the next Those are some very tasty balls you got there, Claude. Very tasty balls.
Are you trying? Is that the shrimp one first, or?
I have the shrimp one in my mouth. Well, I had it in my mouth, but it fell out of my mouth. But we're not going to, it's tough to keep the balls in the mouth, because,
Oh, yeah.
They're so plentiful. But, I mean, I tried,
Oh, Lord.
So the pairing for this, the pairing for this is my Roussan. And I love this wine with this course specifically. Roussan has this beautiful, wonderful texture, kind of like Scotch or whiskey or bourbon is the way that I describe it. It has this heft on your tongue, and it has it's not sweet, but it doesn't have much acidity. So it comes off pairing beautifully with this. It actually works really well. It enhances the food quite a bit in this case.
Oh, cool. So I didn't screw that one up. So that's good. Why I think a lot of people are probably wondering, I know, why the Roussan room temperature? Do you think I mean, I know white wine loses flavor when it's cold. Is it the oiliness, the extraction of the Roussan, or why room temperature, Laurent?
Well, most white wines we serve cold because they have acidity, right? And we want them. You serve something cold, the acid's going to be more noticeable. I use Coca-Cola as the prime example, right? Take a Coca-Cola, stick it in the refrigerator. When you drink that Coca-Cola, it's sweet, but it's not syrupy because the carbonic acid gets brought up by the temperature. Have that drink at room temperature, the same chemistry, but it's going to be very syrupy. So Roussan, because it doesn't have a lot of acid, I don't want to pour it cold. I want to accentuate the aromatics, and I want to accentuate that texture, because that texture is really unique to very few white varieties, and that's what Roussan brings to the table. The challenge is when you pour a white wine at room temperature, it's naked. When you serve a white wine cold, you can hide acid. You can hide sweetness, you can hide oak, and you can hide sweetness, oak, and you can hide alcohol. At room temperature, all those things are apparent. So if a white wine has too much alcohol, at room temperature, you have to serve it chilled to cut that alcohol. But Roussan, to me, it's all about texture. It's all about unctuousness. So hopefully
really
everyone
good.
understands that.
Delicious.
And I tell people, listen, if you want to serve it chilled, I mean, it's not up to me, right? It's your wine. Once it's in your glass, go for it. But I have very little control over a lot of things when it comes to how my wine is perceived. I just think it's really sexy at room temperature.
It is. I love it. I wish. Yeah. Maybe you can pour me some through the glass here in a second. So what was, and then our next course was, go ahead.
It's the matzo ball. You know what? I think I have an assistant. I have an assistant that could bring a glass of that white wine out to you. Hold on one second.
Oh, awesome.
Chop, chop, dear.
Please.
Come on, dear.
Chop. So second wine
is the Cinsault.
Oh,
So nicely.
thank you.
You're welcome. Tell me when.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. This whole race car thing is crazy. But
I know, they're so loud. Oh my gosh.
so what was so second course is the Cinsault?
Second course is the Cinsault with the matzo ball mashup.
Now I have as of yesterday. So I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican and Catholic, and yesterday was the first time making a matzo ball in my life. I don't know. They're duck fat matzo balls. I don't know. What do you think? Hopefully, it didn't get too spicy. The broth.
I've eaten many a matzo ball. You can't. You know what? I'm not part Mexican, but you can't make it too spicy.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Well,
Brandon,
I will tell you with one of the challenges with traditional matzo ball soup is the broth is basically a chicken stock, right? It's got a little extra spice in it, a little herbaceousness into it, but it's a chicken stock. So it's really wonderful to have something that is outside the box but still very comforting, and that's how I look at this broth. I love it. I think it works great.
Cool.
We've got some comments here. Before we get to them, I need to show the people the scene outside Bacchus Kitchen right now. That's what it looks like.
That's an awesome.
There it is. I got some other angles, but I just wanted to.
I like that. Thank you.
Okay, so we got some comments here. Pozole is so delicious. This pozole slays, yo. I think I said that right. Cinsault is wonderful with the soup. Duck fat for the win.
I think the duck fat that duck fat is really concentrated with a lot of garlic and thyme. So that got infused into the matzo ball, into the matzo dough.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, and then There's one comment I have to clarify. Someone says the final course is to be served with the 2013 Grenache. However, the Grenache is in the ganache. You don't get
Correct.
the wine with. You don't get a glass of wine with the ganache. You get it baked in, or not baked, but however you did it.
Well, I think sweaty balls just go.
But you
just by
can
themselves.
order the Grenache. So yeah, I mean, you really don't need anything with the sweaty balls. I mean, really.
No, they stand alone.
You can order the Grenache to have it later, and chef can prepare more sweaty balls, perhaps.
I will. We will have an unlimited supply.
Okay, I just wanted to interject there. I'm going to step away, and you guys can continue with the menu.
Cool. So then our next course.
Chef, I have it. But before going into the next course, I brought a sample of another Cinsault that I'm making this year, a carbonic macerated Cinsault that I gave you a sample of. You're more than more than welcome to have another sample if you like. But it's a wine. You guys are actually the first people to try this wine. It just was pressed about a week ago, and it just finished fermenting. So it's a different take on Cinsault. A couple of people that picked up ended up getting small little samples of it, and I did save some here. So if anyone is really jonesing for it, stop by the restaurant over the next half an hour, and I guess you can pick up a sample. But would love to hear your comments on that little sample I gave you.
I really liked it. I've tried other carbonic macerated wines, and that I don't know. Larry and I had a whole conversation about it. I like it. It's bright. Has a very bright flavor. There's very little tannins. It's almost like a half rosé, half red. It wasn't rosé and it wasn't red. It was somewhere in the middle. To me, I really liked it. I thought it was really good. So I hope we will see more of that.
Well, and yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have a lot of tannins because the way that you make this wine is you're not crushing the grapes. The fermentation is taking place inside the berry itself. So it's made in the same way that Beaujolais Nouveau is. So as Brandon said, I guess I'm supposed to call this my Cinsault Nouveau. And that is one of the reasons why I'm wearing the little beret here. So it's but that's actually what I might call it. I'm not sure if TTB will allow me to call it a Cinsault Nouveau, but I might try to get away with that. We'll see.
I think we should. Well, we'll just call it that anyways. And I don't know about you, but I think that's like the perfect wine for breakfast. That'd be a great Is it a high? It's not a high alcohol thing, is it? I don't.
No, it's probably about 12.
Okay.
So it would be. I mean, I think the aromatics on it. I mean, it's a little challenging because since it's just finishing fermentation, the aromatics are about as bright as they're going to be. But I'm pretty confident that I'll retain those aromatics by keeping it in stainless steel. So.
Man, the aromatics on this.
You're having the Roussan.
It is insane. The aromatics on this. Yeah, really amazing. All right, so we've had the Roussan Cinsault, and what was the next course? I don't even know anymore. I only cook the food, but
let me. I have my cheat sheet here. So
I think it was porcini.
It's porcini mushroom arancini balls.
Okay, and the parsley sauce. Hopefully everybody was able to.
I'm not sure which one I'm eating. Perhaps I ate.
All balls look alike, no matter from what country, my friend.
There is that problem. There is some slight variation based on, how they're cooked in terms of the color. But
yes.
Yeah. Size. And the size, yes. The size can certainly be different as well, but yeah.
I'm glad your assistant brought that up. Okay.
You know, I gotta tell you that I actually got the balls. I was licking the wrong ball. You know, it happens.
It does happen.
It's a problem with balls, I guess, because you know they all kind of look alike.
Well,
but I was
But
actually.
luckily you have an excuse because you're a Frenchman today, and the French are very well known for licking the wrong balls at the wrong time. So,
Whoa.
sorry, I
Shade
love the
grown.
French. I do love the French. Promise.
People think you're French, but
You know,
people
Oh,
think
that's
you're
right.
yeah. You have to be careful. In fact, do you want the beret? Because I think it goes with your name better than mine.
I am Claude, then that would be Claude.
Good. Right.
So all right, already with the race car thing. My God,
Yeah, he was late. He was late to the party.
Jesus. Yeah,
Everybody
no
left
kidding.
him
I
behind.
think he came in last. I don't know about you, but hopefully it's not a circle track and they come back. So what do we?
Matzo Pizzoli should be on the menu. Someone says.
Okay, sure.
Up to you.
What should be on the menu?
As long as we don't when we get to the Scottish eggs, which I loved making them. I hope people enjoy them, but it took me 4 hours to make them, and I'm pretty fast at manufacturing food items. It was a lot of work. So when you get to that ball, please give it a little loving, lick it, touch it, caress it.
But you're supposed to cut it in half too, right?
Make sure you cut it in half. I was worried people might pick up a Scottish egg and eat it like an apple. I don't know, which would be.
I mean, I would.
You could. Well, Canadians do things like that.
True.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, the problem is we weren't around. Did it cry when you cut it in half? I'm kind of curious. Did it make a noise?
It did. It's kind of like a lobster. After 4 hours of caressing, that's what it felt like. Is it? Well, is the Scotch eggs the course?
Yeah, we're on to the Scotch egg now with the verbiage.
The verbiage is what? Is a makeup of everything that was left over.
Where did the Carignan go? Wait a second here.
Oh, what happened to Carignan?
Oh, we jumped ahead. Sorry.
No. Well, we skipped over the Carignan. The Carignan went with the arancini, which that was a very tasty ball because it went down very quickly. So now we're moving on to the Scotch egg, which is a mouthful of ball, and it's a multifaceted ball. That's the crazy thing. You know, it's a very complex ball, as Claude has talked about. Not all balls are equal, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's true.
Those will not be going on the menu, I promise.
So so what you're saying is there's a hierarchy of balls.
Always.
I think so.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I mean, the king of the balls was definitely the Scottish eggs, which were pretty big.
Yeah, but they turned out really well.
I was very happy. No, I'm really happy with it. Turned out.
I have to say it at least once. That's what she said. But all right, I had to. Sorry.
It's all right. Believe it or not, there have been worse jokes told tonight.
That is true.
There's a very low
the
bar.
Verbiage Rouge is kind of. I know. The Verbiage Rouge is my Chateauneuf-du-Pape style blend. So it's Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, and a little Cinsault.
Nice. Yeah, it was really pretty. I tasted it before we came out, or I came out here on the sidewalk. I think it's showing really, really well. And so the verbiage was the Scottish egg wine, yeah, because the Syrah's with the with the meatballs. Because I really know what I'm talking about here, as you can tell, as I'm guessing. I'm just tired. I kid.
Well, I'm a little jealous of Claude. Claude's actually made $45 so far sitting on the sidewalk here. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah,
He's not only does he have a Santa suit on, but he has a little canister next to him. People drop
Someone says, Claude, I can't get enough of your balls. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, it's coming. It's behind you now. Brian really likes the mushroom non-pairing.
Brian likes the what?
Balls. Yeah.
The
mushroom Carignan pairing.
Oh, good. And I hoped everybody warmed everything up a little bit. There was no way to send everything out warm. So it really needed a little reheating. So I get to the wine.
Is asking, does your Scotch ball differ from those in Scotland? I think ours it was pretty classic, right?
I don't think so. I made everything to the T. I mean, no, I don't think so.
Well, maybe the hey, yeah, it's fine. We're still open for takeout right now. So
right.
If people want to order again, we're doing the wine dinner. Tonight is the sweaty ball.
This is so organic. Just people dropping in. Okay. Race car track in the middle.
All right.
Got some crazy French guy in the dining room. Yeah, whatever.
You've missed some really quality jokes tonight. Quality. Like up here.
Where?
Oh man, you know what?
No, you're good.
Larry, that Roussan, I just finished one glass of Roussan. It's really, really good. How you doing, boss?
Sorry, I was swallowing the ball there. Sorry about that.
Right.
The Roussan, well, thank you. I really dig that Roussan. I will say the Scottish egg is awesome. It really is good.
Thank you. I did not make the sauce, but HP sauce is one of my favorite things of all time. It came straight out of a bottle into a little plastic cup. So, and people actually paid to eat food out of a little cup. So there you go. Sorry, but then I cannot take.
Well, I will say, I tell the story of one of the last winemaker dinners I did with you, the donut and dumplings, where we had a savory Thai donut that you just went down to your favorite Thai restaurant to get it because you said, you know what, it's so damn good. Why do I need to try to beat this?
Oh yeah,
and
no
it
way.
Was it was but that's a pretty. I think that's a pretty ballsy thing for a chef to do, in all honesty, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess I'm ballsy. Yeah, and that's what this dinner is all about. So, well, I got to get more Syrah here. Add a wine.
My assistant will assist you in a second.
Oh,
so do you want the verbiage or the Syrah?
I think the verbiage. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to, she's being trained.
Excuse me?
Tough thing, it's taking her a while. The service industry is not something.
Larry, you keep saying comments like that. You're going to be sleeping by yourself. Not that you would be sleeping with your assistant. I'm sorry. I did not mean that. I didn't mean to imply that.
I was a server for so many years. Yeah. He doesn't understand the service industry.
I know. He doesn't.
We argue about it all the time.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, let's get to a meatball.
All right, meatballs it is.
Not yours.
All right, I'm back. I literally just sold a bottle of Syrah, Larry.
Love it. Oh, on the street? Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on.
So, if there, I would
Hold
love to
on.
hear a comment from Steve Bracci, a great friend of the restaurant and a great friend of mine. And if any man that I know knows about balls, especially Italian balls,
That's
it would
true.
be Steve.
His wife is asking, Claude, do you need help warming your balls?
Yes, I'm outside and it's pretty damn cold. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, just people are randomly waving.
You know what? It's pretty bad to have cold
Right.
balls is not something any of us really desire to have.
Well, no, because then they're smaller. When they're warmer, they're bigger.
Man, you know what we missed out?
Yeah.
We missed out on a blue balls course.
On a what?
Blue balls.
Blue ball. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
With food coloring, I don't know what it would have been, but
Some kind of blueberry
So
thing.
We do a Scottish egg blue ball.
I could have. Oh no, the race cars are back. Shit.
Oh wait! Oh my God! You're right. They're right in front of you. You know what? I'm gonna bring out a Scottish egg. Maybe you can toss it at them.
Yeah, it might get a little loud out here again. I think the racetrack is back. Okay, they're gone for now.
What's impressive is that many of them are wearing their mask inside their car.
were they?
Yeah.
But not seatbelts.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, no, of course.
Well,
Because they're going balls to the wall.
That's right. They got to do it.
All right. All right. So we've got
I got two servings. of Scottish eggs, and I'm okay with that.
Is the last wine the oh my God, the last red, the Chateauneuf de Pop? Is that, I've always wondered, are all those grapes fermented or harvested? Obviously they're harvested differently because they're on different vines. Are they harvested at different times, fermented and then blended, or are they like all blend? Are they all brought in together from the field, crushed but how would you know what percentages of Grenache Syrah Mourvedre to add or to mix?
I think in different parts of the world it's done differently, right? In some places they do bring everything in together. They do a field blend. They bring it all in together. They ferment it together. In my case, these are all being brought in separately. They're all being fermented separately. They're aged separately, and I'm putting the blend together a couple of months before bottling. So I'm keeping everything as separate as I can to try to build up complexity. And this is a blend that changes every year. I'm not married to the specific percentages of each component. I just bottled my 2016. It was an oak. This was an oak for 34 months. My 2016 was an oak for 48 months. And I had an idea of what I wanted the blend to be, and I put it together, and I thought it was going to be okay. And it was interesting, but it kind of spoke more of cherry than anything else. And I decided at the last minute to come up with another blend that was more Mourvedre-based instead of Grenache-based. And it really, to me, made it a lot more interesting and made it earthier. It removed the fruit a little bit and brought out more herbaceousness, which I love in my Chateauneufs. I don't want them to be all fruit forward. So I like to say I'm pragmatic when I put this blend together. I know what I'm trying to achieve, but that needle is changing based on I'm changing year to year when I'm making this wine.
Well, it's really good. Delicious.
My favorite fun fact about Chateauneuf de Pop, as you probably know, is that UFOs are banned from the appellation. It's actually illegal.
And so that brings up the story of Randall Graham and his Les Cigares Volants label.
Right.
Exactly.
Because not only are UFOs flying cigars are banned as well. So,
well, there's one of my favorite horrible movies of all time is Plan 9 from Outer Space, the Ed Wood movie. Awesome movie, still stands up. But there is a line. I did a live on stage version of this play with a bunch of comedians back in Toronto. Fantastic. But I actually got to say the line. It looks like a flying cigar, talking about a UFO. So it was like an actual description of what UFOs look like, because that movie is factual, true story.
And Brandon, I hate to bring this up, but it kind of looks like you have a flying cigar under your nose and on your lip. Yeah,
I really do. Yeah,
I think that's what people were wondering. That's what I was wondering. Like, as he's bringing that up,
what I'm wondering more. What I'm wondering more than anything else is Brandon is the first Canadian that I've ever heard not use "a" every like 8th word, and I'm wondering how he trained himself not to do that.
Oh, he's a professional.
Well, I drank a lot of Tercero wines. That cured me of the because there's no A in Tercero. It's just E's and O's.
Just say
Very true.
That's an endorsement for you. If you want to, for all the Canadians listening.
All right.
There's a lot of balls involved in making Tercero, but you're right. There's no A.
That's right.
I think we really need to get to the piece de resistance to end, or to, the moment that everybody's been waiting for is the sweaty balls. Larry, do we have a sweaty ball for you?
They're in the box. We put your balls.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. To Larry from Santa Claus. What?
Santa Claus. Look at that. Look how cute that is.
I know. Stop.
No, he's opening the box.
Your balls smell really good.
I try hard.
I have to spend a lot of time. Now, I will tell you that I'm actually going to have to take the two of these and put them together to form a ball, because they're like half balls. But that happens. Surgically we can prepare that. I'm just saying.
True enough.
Next time I'm going to get you a Tootsie Roll to put in the middle.
Jill is telling me to be careful touching the balls, so I'm gonna put them down.
No, they're well coated. They're
a lot of handling
sealed.
of balls, and she's getting a little unnerved at this point, because she's saying half of the balls. She's saying the balls are hers.
Would you say she's getting a little testy?
Right.
You go so far.
Very, very testy, I must say. Yes.
All right.
I'm backing off on the balls.
Well, I hope you enjoy, and all of you have enjoyed Bacchus's balls orally in your mouth at home.
This might have to be an annual. This is the new Christmas.
I think Jingle Balls might have to be an annual thing. We will have sweaty balls available for the rest of from here to Christmas, because apparently Claude does not know how to multiply a recipe, and I ended up with about enough ganache or Grenache infused ganache to make for like another 100 people. So if part of your Christmas gifts would be sweaty balls for your friends, you know how to find us, you know how to call us, order them, let us know. I would love to chocolate dip my balls for you. And of course we have wine. I'm sorry. Was that bad?
Speaking of segues,
yes.
Look at that. People like the wines. Look at that. Look at that ticker below.
Oh my goodness.
You know, there's a lot of zeros, or what I'm going to consider to be balls, in the price of those wines. I like it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. So we got some good holiday pricing. I will email everyone who joined us tonight, and we can get orders in this week ahead of Christmas time, and makes a perfect gift, doesn't it, Santa Claus?
You know what? I think a little bit of wine and some sweaty balls would be the way to go, don't you all?
If anybody wants to buy me a Christmas present, yeah.
There's no beating our balls.
No, and an additional 40% off any bottle of wine that you want to buy for Brandon and I. What a deal! I know everybody's been thinking, like, what do we buy Claude and Brandon? And now they know. See,
truth is out.
So Claude, I'm gonna buy you a collection of my favorite natural wines. Is that okay?
I know that Angela is watching right now, my girlfriend, and she would probably say no. I don't think so. I'm sure there's great natural wines out there, and I would love to find one. But whatever, just I like manipulated wine or whatever. I don't know. But
so is that dropping the ball if I give you that? Is that what you're telling me?
That's dropping the ball. Yeah, that's just
dropping the ball.
Yes.
You don't.
All right, well, I'm freezing out here outside. I'm the only one outside. Thank you very much.
I'm outside. I'm on the patio.
You're Canadian. Whatever.
Hey, you told me where to go. You could have told me to be outside. I would have been fine. I had no problem with it. And by the way, I am actually going to take a Scotch egg, which I have left over, and put it into the pozole. I am going to cross culture here. A little Scottish Mexican thing going on. And we're going to see what's happening. I'm pretty excited about the possibilities here.
You got a couple of angles of this action now.
It's pretty exciting, let me tell you.
This is like an art film now. I love it.
I'm going to try to upload one more photo of Claude on the sidewalk. Oh, this is a good one.
You have to get him collecting tips, though. That's what I really need. I need that like jar that he has. And I can't believe how much money he's made. It's crazy.
No, I'm not going to share.
You're throwing money at him. It's wild.
We should have had you out there with the bell.
I know. I need the bell.
Next year.
Might be a higher profit than tonight's sales, but you know what? It's okay. That's fine.
Well, I got one more photo I'm going to share here.
You know what? But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, Valentine balls might be a good thing too. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. But I think the idea of a Valentine ball.
On Valentine's Day?
A Valentine ball.
Everything's got to be in the heart shape. All right, here's one more angle of Claude on the sidewalk.
Oh Lord.
Your ball nice. Heart shape? I think everyone can have heart shaped balls.
I really like that picture. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So actually, Claude is actually answering customer service complaints on his computer out there. So
yeah. Yeah.
Next time, the whole Santa outfit with the beard and the hat and the whole thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna wrap up going through some of the comments, some last questions, and then we'll wrap this up. When do we need to order to get wines by Christmas? I'm saying Tuesday. Larry, what are you saying? Tuesday, and then we can have them delivered here by Friday? Okay, so let's do that. Okay.
You know what? I might hand deliver them to pick up some more sweaty balls.
There you go.
I got you. I got you.
So here's a comment. I'm going to hang my balls on my baby's Christmas tree. One of the great offbeat songs of all time. I don't know that one. Let's look it up.
I did not know that.
People are excited about Valentine balls. And thank you, Santa Claus. And absolutely love these wines and sweaty balls. So
Awesome.
I think we have a hit. My friends.
All right.
Well, actually, we're going into syndication next week. So I hear we're going to be huge in Canada, but we'll have to wait and see.
You have to wait and see. When I'll get back in like 4 weeks, I'll let you know.
You know what? I think we're going to be the Schitt's Creek of Canada. So we're gonna reverse it.
I see what you did there. I could make that. It's pretty much the same title. I mean, Schitt's Creek is basically the same as Sweaty Balls. It's the same. All right, we're getting lots of
we're gonna have
great compliments.
Well, good. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope everybody had a great time. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever the hell. Stay safe. Wear your fucking mask so we can get back to normal.
Yep.
I don't even have one here. I didn't bring it out.
My mustache is basically a mask now. So
Yes, it is.
I don't need to wear it.
But let's enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you, everybody. And hope you all had a great meal. Hope it all worked out. Drink more wine.
There you go.
Cheers,
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.